dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing kind of a controversial topic on SSO, and that is if we're getting too many horses. This year, I've seen so many videos and posts on different social medias regarding this topic, and I must say a lot of people are really passionate about it. I decided to make this video to kind of see if there is really that big of a difference in amount of horses that we got this year compared to previous years. And I also think it's a very interesting topic, so if you like the video, consider subscribing, and now let's get into it. First, I want to take a look at how many horses we got each year in total. So I'm gonna count all of the horses, even if they came for a limited time and then came back, if they're like a remodel, recolor, anything. I just want to see the number. This part can be kind of boring because I'm just gonna be reading which horses we got and when and how many. So if you're not interested in that and just want to see the results, go to the timestamp that's on screen now. If I made any mistakes, I apologize, but I just wanted to show you everything so that it will be easier to compare later. At the beginning of the game in 2012, people only had their starter horses. On April 2nd, 2013, SSO announced the release of new horses and some upcoming horse breeds. The breeds that were coming soon were Danish Warmblood, English Thoroughbred, Dutch Warmblood, and Morgan. All of these horses had the same model. The breeds that were announced to come later were Westphalian, Andalusian, American Paint Horse Tobiano, Morab, Oldenburg, Zell, Francais, American Paint Horse Vero, Appaloosa, Lipizzaner, and Akeltique. The first horses came to the game a week later on April 10th. I'm not completely sure how many horses were actually added, but I think it was 2 Morgans, 4 English Thoroughbreds, 3 Dutch Warmbloods, and 3 Danish Warmbloods, so 12 new horses in total. On April 24th, 2013, 2 Akeltiques were added in-game. On May 3rd, 3 new Oldenburgs came to the game. By that time, all of the horses had the same model, but that changed on June 12th, 2013 with 3 new Frisian horses. On July 10th, 4 American Paint horses came. On July 24th, 2 new Appaloosas came. On August 21st, we got 4 Jorvik ponies. On October 9th, 3 Andalusian horses came in-game. On December 18th, SSO added 3 new horses, and those horses were Arabians. On January 29th, 2014, SSO added a new pony and 2 Arabian horses. On February 19th, they added 2 new Arabians and 1 Stella Francis. In March, SSO announced the coming of Ferdinand's Market along with 3 new horses, 2 Frisian sport horses and 1 Andalusian. On May 24th, 3 new Jorvik ponies arrived. On June 4th, 3 Irish cob horses were added. On July 2nd, SSO added 2 new Irish cobs. On July 30th, an Irish cob, a Frisian sport horse, and a Tobiano were added. On August 27th, North Swedish horses were added. On September 24th, they released even more North Swedish horses, and on October 22nd, more North Swedish horses were added. And in total, we got 6 North Swedish horses this year. And for the last horses of this year, on December 10th, these were 4 Fjord horses. On January 14, 2015, 3 new Fjord horses were added. On February 12, 3 new horses were added, and those were Stella Francis, Morgan, and Morab. On March 11, a new breed called the Shingotic pony arrived with 3 different coats. On April 8th, American Quarter horses were added. On May 6th, 3 new American Quarter horses came. On June 3rd, SSO added 3 new American Paint horses with a new model. On July 1st, SSO added 3 new coat colors of the American Paint horse. On July 29th, the new generation of Morgans arrived with 3 different coat colors. On August 28th, 3 new coat colors of the Morgan horse were added. On October 7th, 3 new Shire horses were added. And on October 21st, another 3 Shires came in game. On December 9th, 3 Icelandic horses were now available. On January 6, 2016, 3 new Icelandic horses came. On January 27th, SSO added a new Shire, Morgan, and Arabian. On March 2nd, 3 updated English Thoroughbreds came. On March 23rd, a new Icelandic and 2 new English Thoroughbreds arrived. On May 4th, SSO released Welsh ponies with 3 different coat variants. On May 25th, 3 additional Welsh ponies were added. On June 8th, Gary Goldtooth brought 3 Jorvik wild horses for the first time. On July 6th, SSO remodeled yet another. On July 27th, a new Shire, American Quarter Horse, and English Thoroughbred were added. On August 24th, we got 3 new Frisian sport horses. On September 21st, they added 4 new Lipizzaner horses. On October 12th, SSO added a new English Thoroughbred, Icelandic, and Morgan. On November 9th, a new Lipizzaner, Frisian sport horse, and Welsh pony were added. And on November 23rd, 3 new Mustangs arrived. On January 4th, 2017, SSO added 3 new Mustangs. On January 30th, SSO released a new app along with 3 new Mustangs. On February 1st, 3 Jorvik wild horses arrived in-game. On March 8th, SSO added a new Fjord, Paint, and Icelandic. On April 5th, Halflingers came in 3 different coat colors. On May 3rd, a new Icelandic was added along with Frisian Sport Horse and Morgan. On May 10th, Spirit arrived to Jorvik. On June 7th, SSO added 3 updated Arabians. On July 5th, 3 new Arabians arrived. On August 2nd, SSO added 3 Hanoverians. On September 6th, a new Mustang, Hanoverian, and a Frisian Sport Horse were added. On October 4th, 3 Pinto Arabians arrived. On November 8th, 3 additional Pinto Arabians were added. On November 9th, new Morgan was available in the app. On December 6th, SSO added 3 Conemaras. On January 3rd, 2018, another 3 Conemaras were added. On January 17th, Gary Goldtooth arrived with 3 new limited-time Jorvik wild horses. On February 7th, 3 updated North-Swedish horses. On February 15th, a new North-Swedish horse arrived to the SSO Horses app. On March 7th, another 3 North-Swedish horses were added. On April 18th, SSO added 3 Lucianos. On May 23rd, another 3 Lucianos came. On June 27th, SSO updated the old Jorvik ponies, which resulted in 3 new ponies. On July 18th, 3 Jorvik wild horses came back for a limited time. On August 1st, 3 additional Jorvik ponies came. On August 22nd, 3 Trackners arrived. On September 12th, 3 more Trackners were added. On October 17th, 3 updated Fjord horses were added. On November 14th, SSO added another 3 Fjords. On November 28th, the Zoni arrived to Jorvik. I'm not completely sure when, but this year we also got Luciano, Jorvik pony Trackner, and Fjord horse in the Star Stable Horses app. On December 12th, SSO added another Jorvik wild horse, and on December 19th, the first 3 Clydesdales came. On January 9th, 2019, another 3 Clydesdales were added. On February 1st, they added 3 updated Jorvik Warmbloods. On March 7th, a Clydesdale arrived to the Horses app. On March 13th, SSO added 3 updated Chincoteague ponies. On April 10th, 5 new horses were added for a limited time along with the open house. On April 24th, another 3 Chincoteague ponies were added. On May 22nd, 3 updated Akelteagues came to Jorvik. On June 12th, additional 3 Akelteagues were added. On June 26th, SSO added 2 new limited time Jorvik wild horses. On August 14th, an Illusion horse joined Generation 3 and it came in 3 different coat colors. On September 4th, SSO added another 3 Andalusians. On September 18th, Gary Goldtooth brought 9 Jorvik wild horses for a limited time. On October 16th, 3 curly horses arrived to Jorvik. On October 23rd, another 3 Jorvik wild horses were available for a limited time. On November 7th, a Chincoteague pony was added to SSO Horses app. On November 20th, another 3 curly horses have been added. On December 4th, 2 new Jorvik horses were added. On December 18th, 3 new Irish cob horses arrived to Jorvik. And on December 19th, an Illusion horse was added to SSO Horses app. On January 15th, 2020, 3 new Irish cob horses were added. On January 29th, SSO added another Zoni. On February 6th, an Akelteague arrived to the SSO Horses app. On February 19th, 3 Knapstrupper horses arrived to Jorvik. On March 11th, 3 additional Knapstruppers were added. On April 22nd, 4 updated American Quarter horses were now available in SSO. On April 30th, an American Quarter horse was added to the SSO Horses app. On May 13th, another 4 American Quarter horses were added. On June 3rd, 3 Jorvik wild horses were available for a limited time. On June 17th, 3 updated English Thoroughbreds arrived to Jorvik. On July 1st, 9 Jorvik wild horses came back again for a limited time. On July 15th, 3 additional English Thoroughbreds were added. On July 16th, English Thoroughbred was added to the SSO Horses app. On July 22nd, 6 limited time horses were added along with the open house. On August 12th, SSO added 3 more Varis. And since 5 more will come soon, I'm gonna count all 9 of them. In 2012, people just had their starters and you couldn't really buy other horses. In 2013, SSO released 33 horses and most of them were the same model, but we have to keep in mind that the team was small at that time, so I think it's a reasonable number. In 2014, SSO released 26 horses, so a bit less than a year prior, but they added a few new models like Frisian, Andalusian, North Swedish horse, and Fjord. So there was definitely a lot of improvement. In 2015 we got 33 horses, and at this point we were also getting a lot of new breeds and models and more detailed horses every year. In 2016 we got 42 horses, in 2017 38 new horses, in 2018 we got 49 new horses, in 2019 we got 57 new horses, and this year we got 53 new horses. So far, this obviously isn't the final number. I'm sure we will get at least one new horse breed until the end of the year, and yes, I did count all of them are varies here because we're gonna get all of them this year. So as I already said, the numbers started slowly increasing each year. I don't think it was a drastic change, more of a slow and steady scenario with around 8 more horses each year. Star Stable is a company and they need to make money, not only to maintain their business but also to grow. I don't really mind the horses, I don't buy star coins, and I'm also not the kind of person that feels the need to buy the new horses when they come, but we're all very different individuals, and I do understand that it can feel that you can feel excluded if like all of your friends or club mates or just people around you have the new horse and you're the only one that doesn't have it. But I think that if it's very noticeable that the team worked hard on a horse with, great coats, animations, gaits, and all of that, we should appreciate it or at least not hate it. But I do agree that SSO team deserves criticism for some things. I'm obviously talking about constructive criticism. Some horses that we got are just better than the others. For example, American quarter horses were so loved when they came, and it was for a good reason. The breed looks amazing and the team did a really good job compared to the English thoroughbreds that were widely disliked. But what we saw with English thoroughbreds is that SSO is capable of taking constructive criticism and changing horses at least a little bit. I think the best way to give SSO criticism about the upcoming horses is to make a video or a post letting them know how they could improve the breed. I'm sure they would be more willing to change some things upon seeing constructive criticism and not hate. I'm not implying that all or most of the things that were posted up until now were hate, because they were definitely not. There were a lot of educational, well-worded posts giving constructive criticism to the team, but there were also posts just bashing SSO and not even saying how they could improve the horses. I don't really see the point in telling them to stop releasing horses because that's not gonna happen. They're gonna do it anyway, no matter how many times you tell them. And there will always be a lot of people that will buy the horses no matter how quote-unquote bad they are. I think a big problem is that people just get bored with some updates that are, just new tag, clothes, and then others are just horses. It can be very frustrating if you don't have star coins to even do that on the update day and, everything that I talked about before. Another really big problem with the horses in SSO is a change of the animations after being in game for a while. It's really not the right thing to do, and I know some people loved the change, but the others hate it, and I think they should at least be able to sell the horse and get a full refund. I mean, if they wanted different animations, they really should have done it at the beginning before they released them, because doing it after the horses have been in game for weeks or even months at a time just doesn't feel right. I mean, they've talked about it, and for the most part they said that they're not gonna change the animations back, or give a refund. But again, that's just not right. So to answer the question, are we getting too many horses? I think it's a matter of opinion, really. Some people like the amount of horses that we're getting, while others don't. If someone doesn't really like the amount of horses that we're getting, I don't really know what to tell them, because I'm sure that SSO will only be releasing more and more horses. So what is your opinion on the topic of today's video? Let me know in the comments. I just feel like this is gonna be such a long video. Again, I don't really buy new horses. I thought that I would be buying the new Marvaris, but I decided that I don't like them that much, or I guess I don't need them, because I already have a lot of horses that I need to train. And I also don't buy star coins. I only bought them once when the new Frisians came out. I bought 500 and it was a double star coin weekend or week or whatever. And I was happy, but I don't think that I would ever really buy star coins, because at the end of the day I just feel like SSO is an expensive game, or at least it's not cheap. And if you kind of like convert star coins into like real life money, or just the price of horses and how much they would cost in real life, it's a lot. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 don't seem a lot, but it does add up. And I don't know. I really wanted to research this topic, and it took me a few days because I was just lazy for the middle part to actually like see how many horses we got each year. And as I was doing it, I noticed that there's not actually that big of a difference in how many horses we used to get compared to now, because in like almost 8 years we only got 20 new horses, which is a lot, but at the same time not really. And I also think that SSO has improved greatly in the past years, and the horses look really amazing, and actually our characters look incomparable to them. Oh my gosh, my throat is starting to hurt. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!